Hello guys, my name is Meric and welcome. Well, I wanted to make this guide long time ago, but I was too busy, doing nothing. So today I will show you how to win your safe lane as a carry or even as a support. Now everyone is complaining about support or carry and be like, Boo support, boo carry, my team is trash. Well, he's the real problem, Well, maybe today we will fix this out. So we will learn how to win against a tri lane, a duo lane, or even 1 versus 1 matchup as a carry or even as a support. And I will talk about everything that can make you win your lane. But before we do that, remember to subscribe and turn that notification button for more videos. With that being said, let's get started. Now I have scenarios that I will show you, and I will talk about what can you do as a carry or even as a support for each scenario. The first scenario, 1 versus 1 matchup. Now usually the offlaner have the edge of winning the lane if it's 1 versus 1 in the most of the time. But you need to understand what is your power spike and what can you do. Also the enemy offlaner power spike. Now here's a match between me and Omni Knight. Omni Knight is a strong offlaner, but he needs level 3 or 4 at least so he can become annoying in the lane and he can zone me out at least. And the same thing as Morphlane. I need level 2 of waveform to do some burst and level 2 of attribute shift, or at least level 3 will be much better. Now in this matchup I understand that I can't stop Omni from farming, so I would rather to get some farm and I will try my best with denying, but focus here that I'm always using creep aggro to play with the creep equilibrium. And since I'm range and Omni is melee, it will be much harder for Omni to contest on denying the creeps. So I will keep using creep aggro to get away with farming without being harassed by Omni. And I understand that to kill Omni, I want him to use his heal in an aggressive way, so I can burst him down with my waveform because he won't expect me doing that, and right clicking him a couple of times in order to kill him. Now I can always get away with killing him by harassing him while he's trying to take a CS because I'm range and he's melee. I don't trade right clicks like a moron. But remember, every single hero have his power spike and his weaknesses, so try to do your homework by studying every offlaner power spike in this meta, so you can manage to play against all of them, as a carry or even as a support. Now as a support, you can decide between harassing the offlaner to give the edge for your carry to get some levels and farm, then you can start make rotations to other lanes. And if you can't do anything to the enemy offlaner, stop wasting your time and do some pulls so you can secure getting farm for yourself and for your carry. And once you get some levels, you can try to get a kill on the enemy offlaner or even smoke so you can kill the mid laner. The second scenario is where you understand that you are playing against a tri lane and there's nothing that you can do as a carry. Here you need only to aggro the creeps more than once so you can pull the creeps to your side where you can farm safely. And don't try to kill the range creep, because if you want to go and kill that range creep, the enemy will deal a lot of damage to you and it's not worth it. That's the only thing that you can do. And if you lost hope, get Quillen Blade and just go jungle to get some farm, rather than just staying in the lane without getting much farm or XP. Also, there's another option for you, but it's kinda risky, where you swap lanes with your offlaner, but do it so much earlier. But the thing is, if you just TP there, the support might follow you to the offlane. So try to figure out if they are going aggro tri lane or not, and you can easily figure that out because usually they will try to contest on getting the rune. So if you saw that happening, just try to walk all the way to the offlane. Just don't TP there because the support will follow you, and at least you will waste like 2 minutes from the support time, because they will follow you to the offlane. Then you can TP back to your safe lane and at least you will get some farm, and even if they did follow you, they will be just wasting their times. And as a support, what you can do here is pressuring the enemy mid laner and the carry, so you can punish the enemy for going aggro tri lane, so you can win the mid lane for your teammate and the off lane. Or at least you will force the enemy support to rotate mid, because you made space for your carry to farm, and also you made the enemy offlaner vulnerable where you can actually easily get a kill on them. The third scenario is where you play against a dual lane and you are solo and you got no one to help you. Here it's better than a tri-lane at least. If the lane is pushed toward the enemy tower, go and pull the small cap and connect it to the big cap and just walk to your lane so you can farm under the tower. And also you can just aggro the creep like you did if you are playing against a tri-lane, where the enemy cannot do shit, because if your range creep dies, the creep will walk to your tower unless the enemy, aggro the creep as well. That's why you need to stay close to the range creep, and when it dies, try to aggro the creeps and farm under your tower. And as a support, don't take XP from your carry and try to pull if there's no chance to kill the enemy, because if you both focus on one target, you can't burst him down so easily, if you have the right hero of course. And in order to do that, you need to understand your carry power spike. So if I'm support, I will get kill on the enemy offlaner when my carry reach his power spike. So you need to study about the meta heroes in every patch to understand their power spikes and to be a good support. Well, that's everything you need to know about winning the safe lane as a support or carry. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do, hit that like button and subscribe for more guys. This is Meric, see you guys in the next video.